Hello kids, this is Miss Vasquez here, and I'm going to help you create some cool effects with your name using Photoshop Elements. So go ahead, we're going to start a new project. So go to File, New, Blank File. Title it Name Project, and have your width at 7 inches, height 7 inches, resolution 72 pixels per inch. Make sure it's on RGB color and your background contents is transparent. Click OK. Then you should get your layout here. This is the square that we're going to be working on with your name. Next, we're going to use your font tool to create your name. So on the left hand side here, you're going to see a capital T. Click on the capital T and click inside of the square somewhere. It's going to give you a blinking cursor. You can change how large you want your name to be with the point setting up here. So I'm going to just go ahead and change it to 72 to make it a little bit larger. You could also click inside of the box and change it to, let's say, 100 and hit the enter button, and it's going to make it larger. You can choose from this drop down menu what type of font you want. So I'm just going to choose a random one for now, and I'm going to type my name, and you'll notice it went off of the screen. So this is a little bit too big, so I'm going to take this and my cursor and I'm going to highlight my name, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, like 72. That's a little bit better. Now I need to move this so that it's centered. So I'm going to go to my left hand side here on my navigation bar. I'm going to choose the Move tool. Sometimes you have to hit it twice. And down here, if I use a click and drag my name with the Move tool. Now if you don't like the color that, like mine's in black, and let's say I want to change it to green, I'm going to go back to the Text tool, click on the Text tool. Sometimes you have to hit it twice. And I'm going to click and drag and highlight my name. And then up at the top, you're going to notice how it's black. That means that my font color is set to black. So I'm going to use the drop-down menu, and I'm going to change it to green. You could also go to More Colors, and you can use this and choose your green from within here, and then click OK. And then when I click off, my name is turned to green. So let's add some cool effects to my name here. I'm going to make sure I'm on the Move tool so that I can move my name around. And on the right hand side, you should see Effects, and make sure Layer Styles is chosen. And then all the different styles or effects are here in this drop down. So right now I'm going to go with the first one called Bevels. And I'm going to choose one of them, and then I'm going to hit Apply. Watch how my name changes when I hit Apply. Okay, it added some cool features. Feel free then to experiment with each of these. I can use a drop shadow, click on High, hit Apply. Every time you have to hit Apply. Okay. I can come down here and I can add an outer glow, let's say, and since I'm working with green, I might want to add this radioactive feature. Hit Apply and it puts more green in. I could go to Wow Neon and put more green in. Okay, maybe I want my lettering though to be a different color, so I could choose, let's say, blue, hit Apply. So it makes my lettering blue and my outside green. So why don't you go ahead and play with those different effects. Okay, I'm going to show you a way to get a little bit more detailed with your name here and the effects that you applied. So on the right hand side, you're going to see this little FX here. I'm going to double click it. These are all of the different effects that are happening within your name. So I can uncheck or check, change the size, Okay, I can uncheck this or check it. Here, notice the stroke. That is actually an outline. It's outlined in blue. Maybe I don't want to outline in blue. Maybe I want to outline in black. And if you put all zeros in for this, that's black. Click OK, and it outlines it in black. Can't really see it that much, so I'm going to increase the outline. And now you can see it a little bit better. Okay? So feel free to play with any of these different style settings. And then when you're finished, click OK. I'm going to add a gradient to my background now. And a gradient just means going from like a light color to a dark color. The first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a new layer here, because we want our name to be here, but then we want the gradient or the background to be on another layer. We'll explain layers a little bit later. So you're going to click on New Layer, and it's going to be called Layer 1. Now what I'm going to do is come to the Gradient tool, which is right here. And again, it's going from one color to another color. Sometimes it's from a lighter color to a darker color. This drop-down arrow gives you more choices, and this other arrow here even gives you more. So you can choose color harmonies 1, 2, and so on. I'm going to choose color harmonies 2, see what I get. Well, lots of choices. So I'm going to go with this purple one right now, purple, green, and gold. Notice how it changed it up here. You could also change the way the gradient is set, from left to right, a circle, kind of like a diamond over here. I'm going to choose the circle. Then I'm going to come down here and just kind of click and drag. And notice it gives me this big giant circle here. Well, the problem is that it's hiding my name. So if you come to the layers section right here, you don't want your name below the layer, layer 1, because then it's hidden. So I'm going to take my name, and I'm going to click my name, and I'm going to drag it above that layer. So now you can see my name. Okay. You could likewise then go back and change the way that background looks by clicking on that layer and then changing the way it looks like that, or possibly like that, or like that, or like that. Okay, I kind of like that, so I'm going to keep that. That. Okay, the last part will be to crop out your name and then to save it as a JPEG. So I'm going to use the crop tool right here. Okay, sometimes you have to hit it twice. And I'm going to click and drag and select my name. And then I'm going to hit the green check mark. And it's going to crop out my name. Since these are still layers, I could go to the Move tool, and I can still choose to move my name wherever I might want. Okay? Then I'm going to save it as a JPEG. So I'm going to go to File. Actually, you know what? I want to make this a little bit... So I'm going to save it as a JPEG. I'm going to go to File, Save As. If you get this, just click OK. I'm going to, right now it's saved as Name Project, but I'm going to click the drop-down menu and choose JPEG, and I'm going to name it like Name Final, and then hit the Save button. And you got to make sure that you save it in a place where you know where you're going to store it, so, and that you're going to remember. So I'm going to go here and save it to my Tech Club folder. And you're going to want to pump this all the way up to the maximum, because you're going to probably print this and you want it to look really nice. Click OK, and that's basically it. So now let's say that you were in Microsoft Word. I'm going to go ahead and open up Microsoft Word. Or if you were in Publisher and you wanted to insert that picture now within Publisher or within Word, all you would have to do is go to Insert, Picture, go on the computer and find where you save that picture. So I'm going to go to where I save my picture. and I called it Name Final. So if you can't see your picture here, you could use this little drop down arrow and choose medium icons or large icons, and then it's going to show you. I'm going to click it, hit insert, and it puts my name there. And if I wanted it a little bit smaller, I could rearrange it and make it smaller. So I hope this tutorial helped you create your nameplate, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Take care. Bye.